This video will show you how to use the Evapotranspiration, ET for short, Viewer at the Idaho Department of Water Resources. The evapotranspiration data displayed in this viewer is based on the metric model using Landsat imagery. To access the IT viewer, visit our main website, scroll down a little bit, and click on Evapotranspiration Viewer. The application demonstrated to you in this video makes it easy to work with ET datasets for Idaho. It allows you to display ET datasets on a map, query values of individual pixels on a map, and download ET datasets. In addition to just viewing ET information, this application also has tools to calculate ET and consumptive irrigation requirements, statistics for any area of interest. ET data is available for nearly all of the state of Idaho for selected years between 1986 and 2016. You can search for ET data by zooming to your area on the map or by locating it using predefined areas such as a county, a water right, an administrative basin, irrigation company, or even by drawing a polygon yourself using our drawing tools. Let me first show you how to find ET data using the map. There are different ways to zoom in and out of the map. You can use the scroll wheel on your mouse by rolling it forward and backwards, which will zoom in and zoom out your map. Or you can use the plus and minus buttons in the top left corner. To pan or move around the map, push down the left button of your mouse and drag the mouse around. If you get lost and need to go back, you can always click on the Home button near the top. A handy way to zoom to a tight area on the map is to hold down your Shift key and then draw a box. If the ET data is available, the most recent dataset will appear on the map. Click on the Find ET Data to go to the search page. Here you can choose to look for ET data by date, county, administrative basin, irrigation company, Landsat, path and row, or you can browse all the ET datasets. Let's select ET information for administrative basin, Henry's Fork. Click Search. A list of more than 80 ET datasets appear. Each one has a name, date, and Landsat path and row location. The administrative basin has so many datasets because Henry's Fork is a tributary to the Snake River, which is the area for which most ET datasets were developed. Notice that some of the datasets are seasonal, for example this one for April 1986, while others span from April through October 31st. Click on the ET statistics dataset that you want to explore. This will take you to the details page that helps you explore the ET data or further refine your search. Take a couple of seconds to look at the legend for the ET data. Note that the sandy brown areas have the lowest ET and the darker green and blue areas have the highest ET. You can refine your area of interest by irrigation entity, water right, or by polygon. The list of irrigation entities has been filtered to only those that fall within the basin 21 that you selected earlier. Let's assume that you are interested in the ET for the Aberdeen-Springfield Canal Company, selected from the drop-down list. Then click on Get ET Statistics. It may take a little bit of time for the results to appear in the bottom right corner. Notice that you have been given the mean in millimeters, total acre feet, and acre feet per acre for the ET, and consumptive irrigation requirement, the CIR. Also note that the statistics include the total area in acres. Click on the Show Detailed Statistics to see the minimum, maximum, mean, standard deviation, and range of the data. This information can be exported as a CSV file, or you can save it as a PDF file. Sometimes an error will show up that states that your pop-ups are blocked. If that happens, simply allow pop-ups and try it again. The PDF document contains the same map along with the same ET CIR information as was shown to you on the application. Next, let's search for the ET for a specific water right. To do this, click the button in front of water right, choose the type of water right, and then type in the water right number. Click Search. Water rights can have different uses, and you can see the number we typed in corresponds to a water right used for irrigation. The map will zoom you there. Clicking on Get ET statistics will provide you with the ET information. If you are not sure which year this ET data pertains, take a closer look at the name of the dataset. The name is constructed from the Landsat path, followed by the date from and the date to. In this case, you can see 2016 April 1st to 2016 October 31st. You can change the date of the ET dataset by choosing a different dataset to display on the map. For example, let's pick the entire season of 1986. We'll have to go back and re-enter our water right, and then again getting our ET statistics. Some water right numbers, for example the water right held by the Aberdeen-Springfield Canal Company, are, as you have seen, very large. Technically there are two ways to search for the ET information for such an irrigation entity. You can either search for the data by selecting the irrigation entity, as we did earlier, or you can type in the water right number that corresponds to the irrigation entity. However, both selection models, while leading to the same result, are processed slightly differently. The search for an entire irrigation district, by using the drop-down box, uses larger cells than searches based on water rights, or pixels, and hence it processes 12 times as fast as getting the ET statistics for the same area using a water right number. So it is better to use the drop-down list rather than the water right number. It may be helpful for you to see an aerial image of your area of interest. To add the aerial imagery, click on Change Background. While we are here, note that there are a number of other layers that you can turn on and turn off on this map. Let's turn on the NAPE 2015 aerial imagery. Click on Refresh Layers and then click the X to close the dialog box. To see the aerial image, you will need to hide the ET dataset. The last way to search for ET data is to select an area by polygon. You can do this from scratch by drawing a polygon yourself, or you can use a layer showing irrigated lands that has been created by the Idaho Department of Water Resources. Let's start first by drawing our own polygon. Check the box in front of Select Area by Polygon and then click on Draw Polygon. Use your mouse to draw a shape on your map. Double-click to finish. Clicking on Getting ET Statistics will just give you the data for the polygon that you just drew. The Idaho Department of Water Resources has already drawn a series of polygon layers showing irrigated and non-irrigated lands that you can use as a guide to pick areas of interest. Click on From Irrigated Lands to turn that layer on. Scroll down a little bit to see new options pertaining to this layer. First, let's click on the Legends button to see what the different colors on the map correspond to. The darker green areas are irrigated, the yellow areas are not irrigated, the lighter green areas are semi-irrigated. This dataset is available for a selected number of years between 1986 and 2011. Newer datasets are currently being created and will be added to this list in the future. Select the year you are interested in from this drop-down list. You can see both the imagery and the polygons by moving the transparency slider. Click on the map to select the polygons that you are interested in. To remove a selected polygon, simply click it again. Once you are satisfied with your selection, click Get ET Statistics. Let's look at the ET for the same three polygons using a different ET layer. Instead of picking a seasonal layer, let's pick a monthly layer, for example, June 2009. Select Area by Polygon from Irrigated Lands. Let's select those three polygons again and click on Get ET Statistics. Notice that the ET information is given to you, but the CIR is not computed for monthly datasets. If you want, you can download the complete ET datasets from our website by clicking on the link near the top of your screen. For more information and more examples about how to use this application, you can click on Help along the top of the screen. Thank you for watching this video.